Hi guys, it has been so hot, I just decided to make my own little cold salad. This is one of my favorites. Now, you know, not everybody likes it, but I do. Now this is just some leftover lettuce that I had from making something else. And I got a big bowl because I'm really bad about scattering this stuff out. So I figured if I got a bigger bowl, there was a less chance of me getting it all over the kitchen. Now what I usually do is just cut it up pretty much as small as I can. Alright, so now I got some, this is called Tomato Melody. And they're just all different kinds of tomatoes. About every kind you can think of. There's black cherry and red cherry and I'm just going to cut them in quarters. See, like the little orange? These things are so good. They put you in mind of little miniature bell peppers. And they're just great for salads. Anyway, I wanted to tell you guys, remember me telling you our Habitat of Humanity store bought a new building and they've been moving all this time. Well, they finally got moved. And this building that they're in now is like, seems like 3 times the size of the other one. And they got everything in different categories, like one room is furniture and one room is dishes and, you know, kitchen items, and they have their own room for Christmas items and holiday items like Halloween and all that. This is amazing. Anyway, when you go up the ramp up to the upstairs, there's a bunch of rooms up there, and she told me, you know, what they were planning on it. And one room is nothing but like craft and art stuff and stuff like that. Well, I noticed that they had left a giant space in the middle of the room. And she came and talked to me, and she said that they were going to be doing classes up there. And she asked me if I wanted to teach a few arts, like painting and stuff like that, and crafts classes up there, and I agreed. I thought, wow, that'd be fun. Anyway, they're going to have crocheting classes up there, and it's a young man, I think it's her son, and he can't be out of his 20s. He's in his early 20s, and he's going to be teaching the crochet classes. So I thought, since I'm going to be doing arts and craft classes, I might just go up there and take some of the crochet classes on the night that he's up there. But I thought, man, that would be fun to teach arts and craft classes. And I think it'd be exciting to teach people how I paint. Alright, let's see how many tomatoes that is, because I don't want to overdo it. Oh yeah, I think that's going to be enough. What I did is I cooked some ground beef, and I added some taco flavoring to it, but I have to set that to the side because I got to let that cool down. Alright, so now I got some raw, uncooked corn tortillas, and I'm only going to do like very few. And what I do is lay them flat like that, and when I don't have that many, I'll just fold them over like that, and then I just cut them in very thin strips, very thin. And then I go down and cut it right down the middle. Alright, so now, I know you can't see real good, but, you know, you want to just take a few of these and drop them in hot oil. You don't overdo it. Don't put too many in at one time or they'll just clump together. Just put a few in and let them cook. And you want these crunchy like a potato chip. I've got one of those rags that this is cloth that you put over and you soak your deep fried stuff in it, and that pulls all the extra oil off, and then when you throw it in the washer, it just cleans all of it out. It doesn't hold it in the cloth. So now we're going to take out what is cooked already, and I'm going to spread those out there and let them be draining. You know, these are really small pieces, so just remember, it's not going to take too long for them to cook. Alright, so now we're going to take the ground beef that we made, and I'm not going to put all of this in there. And just stir your ground beef all in it. Then we're going to add some shredded cheese. And as always, put however much you want in it. Give that a good stir. Alright, now we're going to add our chips that we just cooked. Now we're going to get those mixed in there. Stir very gently so you don't break up your chips, your little strip chips. And it almost tastes exactly like just sitting down and eating a taco. Alright, now the dressing that I make for this, now this is mine. You can do it and use whatever you want. That's up to you. This is just what I prefer to use for mine to keep it tasting like a taco. So what I do, you can put salsa on it or anything. I put a couple of dollops of sour cream in a bowl. Then I add just the slightest, maybe a couple of tablespoons of milk, or even just 1 tablespoon. And then we mix that all up, because I want that sour cream a little more runny. All right. This is so good, and you just make sure everything is cold. Do not put hot chips on it. Do not put hot ground beef on it, or you'll ruin it. This is a cold salad, and it is perfect for warm days. Then I just take a little bit of my sour cream and milk and just dribble it over the top of it. I have used ranch on this. I just don't like the way ranch tastes on it. I mean, you guys might like it. It's not for me. And using sour cream makes it almost taste exactly like a taco. So there we go. What do you think? Man, this stuff is so good, guys, I'm telling you. You will love it. Great to just sit out on the deck on a warm night and just chomp away at it. Have a good night, guys.